Hello, I'm Joachim Duplessis. Welcome to the HTS Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. As widely reported, ex-Prime Minister Dr. Kenny Anthony, a towering figure in St. Lucian politics, recently announced he will not seek re-election after 28 years representing Eupfort South. His decision marks the end of an era, leaving a void in the constituency he has held since 1997. The upcoming contest for the Labour Party nomination to replace him is drawing considerable attention, with 4 prospective candidates now vying for the party's endorsement. This internal party race is seen as a critical prelude to the next general election. Adding another layer of intrigue, Mrs. Liana Johannes Epoll is the opposition United Workers' Party candidate aiming to wrest the long-held seat from Labour's grasp. Her bid underscores the high stakes involved in this post-Anthony political landscape. The community of Eupfort South is now contemplating its future leadership, so we ask, do you believe the prospective candidates for Eupfort South are prepared to succeed Dr. Kenny Anthony? We took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
I think that Kenny Anthony is a very successful man. He's been in power for a good time now. So I believe the 4 people that are coming after him have to be prepared, get ready to, take over what he has done through so many years, 28 years. So, yeah, they really have to buckle down and pull up their socks. Hopefully they have something in the future for us, young fellas and different kind of stuff, I wish them well.
Personally, I do not know all 4 candidates. I know Danny Butcher very well. He's a very nice gentleman. He's ambitious as well. I think he would be a good candidate for Eupfort based on his personality. But for the other, I've heard Lady Lee on radio, and the other candidates, I've also met them. But personally, there has not been any connection. So it would be really poor of me to really say anything about people I don't know. However, based on the town of Eupfort, I know it can be very challenging based on what has been happening in Eupfort. I wish them all well, but whoever takes on the mantle, I think they should be prepared for it, prepared to change the lives of the young men in the community, because it's a beautiful town and we have beautiful people, but we need to work with the ills of society, and so whoever comes on board needs to be prepared to work with the young men specifically, and that's the desire of my heart for Eupfort.
I think it's kind of a kind of way skeptic, because Kenny Anthony, he has a very, very big pair of shoes to fill, So at the end of the day, they have to work hard and supporting it. I think they have a lot of work to do, because Kenny Anthony is a very hard person to take his place, and he did a lot for everybody. So let's see if there's any way I could competitive with him and fill his shoe. Let's see how that goes, and we'll be all right with that for now. Yes. And wish them well, wish them very well.
Dr. Kenny Anthony left some big shoes to fit, and I think they're all young leaders, young politicians, aspiring politicians. I just wish them well and just ask them to come into politics with integrity, come with honesty, and come to make a change. Not only a difference, but come to make a change, especially with the disrespect in politics between politicians. I think they should come to make a change, come with honesty and come with integrity. But I think they're young leaders, they're young aspiring politicians, and they just have to come and make a difference. I wish them well.
Well, Kenny Anthony has made a long term there, so I hope the person that is coming to serve the country well and coming to work well and prepared to work well.
Well, Dr. Kenny Anthony will be leaving a shoe that will be big to be filled. The 4 candidates, Augustus Cardi, Danny Butcher, Kendrick Williams, and Tricia Lionel. Well, it will be very interesting to see a woman. She's the only woman, Tricia Lionel, to clash with the UWP candidate, which is a woman. And Tricia has done well because she was on UTV, which helped to topple the Shasley-led government, and she has still been doing things in the community since. So she's very bright and willing, and she looks like the candidate that will fill in the shoes of Kenny Anthony.
Honestly, I would say that considering that all 4 persons are no, One is middle-aged, but 3 of them are young. I believe that these people can bring a lot of changes to Eupfort. We understood that Dr. Kenny Anthony has been there for a while, but I am not too sure why there is not sufficient improvement in the Eupfort community. However, I am really looking forward to whoever is selected. The person will be able to bring a great change and to help Eupfort and to work in collaboration with the community to endorse new projects and see greater works in Eupfort.
Moi feel pas feel isa bon TV et qui a aidé moi feel qu'il fait un bon travail ba nous mais nous n'y chaise jeune maman la ka monter c'est tu yo vle vote yo d'ici pas Trisha yo pas ka vote c'est Trisha nous tout vle.
I think they're 4 progressive people. Okay? They are very friendly, very nice, very appropriate, and I wish them the best of luck in everything they are doing. May the best one wins.
Now to our new discussion. The 2025 Atlantic hurricane season officially begins Sunday, June 1st, prompting renewed calls for preparedness across the region. Forecasts from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration predict an active season with 13 to 19 named storms anticipated. St. Lucia's National Emergency Management Organization, NEMO, and the Ministry of Health have been conducting meetings and simulations to bolster national readiness, emphasizing the importance of individual and community action. With the potential for significant weather events, residents are urged to finalize their hurricane plans. So we ask, are you prepared for the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season? Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.